Hello children, it's a horrible rainy day today and I'm at home filming my next phonics video. I hope everybody at home and in school is okay and not getting too wet. This is lesson 19 today. We are still on our phonics phase 4, but we're doing lots of free visits and exploring other things too, so you should all be able to join in. The first thing we're going to do is our usual thing. We're going to do our phase 3 grapheme and phoneme flashcards. Now today I thought we could have a go at doing it really fast. In school we've been practicing these with our children that are in there already, our key worker children, and we've been using Phonics Play and doing our flashcards on some games on Phonics Play, so you might want to have a look at those as well. Some of them are timed, so see how fast you can do them. Are you ready? We're going to have a go really fast, so I'm not going to say anything because I know you're brilliant at them. Are you ready? First one. I think we're getting faster. Whoop. Don't want to drop them all. Let's do that one next. There we go, that was super fast. Now if it was a little bit too fast for you, you might have to go back to the beginning of the video and do it again. Get Mummy and Daddy to get near the pause button. Okay, we're going to do a similar thing with our flashcards just to check our tricky words. Now remember, these are the words that are not decodable. Some are easy and some are hard. So we'll have a go at these and I'll give you a bit of time to say it yourself and then I will tell you what they are. Okay, the first one. And you say it first. Have. There we go. Have a go at the next one. There. And the next one. Said. When. Like. Were. You know this one. Come. Very similar to come is some. What? Easy one because it's nice and short. So. One of our newer ones. Out. And the last one, another short one. Do. Well done if you're starting to know all these now. You might want to make your own flashcards at home. I printed mine off Phonics Play, but you can get Mummy or Daddy to write them, or you can even write your own because you'll be fantastic at that, I'm sure. Now, I'm just going to do a quick reminder. In my last lesson, I showed you a new poster that I had made to remind us of which way round our letters B and D go, the B and D phoneme. So remember, the B was bat before ball, okay? And the D was drum before drumstick. So we'll have a go at that now. So I hope you've got a pen and paper handy or a whiteboard and pen. I've got my whiteboard and pen here. Okay, let's have a little try. So we'll do B first. I'm going to do a whole line of B. See if you can do it too. Down, halfway up, circle part at the bottom. Bat and ball. Down, halfway up, circle part at the bottom. Bat and ball. One more. Bat and ball. Okay, let's have a look at the other one now. D, drum before drumstick. So it starts off like a curly k. If you get that the right way round, the rest is easy. So we go round the drum, back up, 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 and down the drumstick. Okay, let's have a go at that one. So it starts like a curly k. So we don't start right at the top of the line, we start in the middle, and it goes round, up, 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 down, and flick. So it goes drum and drumstick, drum and drumstick. Ready again? Round like a curly up, 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 down and flick. And one more time, drum and drumstick. Now don't worry if you keep getting these wrong, just keep practicing. I think even Mr. Hughes still gets these wrong sometimes, gets a bit muddled up. Okay, right, we're going to play a bit of a different game now. Okay, and it's how we hear the phonemes in words. So I'm going to pop my whiteboard up here. In fact, let's take this alphabet off. We haven't done that one today. Maybe you'll sing the alphabet at home to your parents, okay? Right, let's move it down. All right. Now, I'm going to write one of our vowel digraphs on the whiteboard already. So I'm going to write this one, because all of my words are going to contain this phoneme. What is it? Can you tell me? It's an E phoneme. Well done. And we're going to play change a letter, make a new word. Now sometimes, this is real words, but sometimes we can come across the odd nonsense word or alien word, whatever you want to call them, okay? So it's a made up word, it's not real. Okay, but the first word I'm going to start with is this one. See if you can read it. It's a S and a OO. And then at the end I'm going to put a T. Okay, let's have a go at segmenting the word together. Sweet. Sweet. Well done if you segmented and read that word at home. Now I've got my magic rubber. I'm going to rub out the T and I'm going to add a new letter and see if you can get what it is. So it said sweet. I'm going to put a P at the end now. Right. You might not need to segment it. If you do, I'm going to point to the phoneme so you can tell me. Have you worked it out what it says now? It said sweet and now it says sweep. Sweep the floor. Well done if you got that one right. Okay, this time I'm going to rub out this letter. Okay, so it did say sweep. I'm going to add a different phoneme and grapheme in there now. I'm going to add a okay. You might not need to segment it, but just in case you do, I'm going to point. You can say the phonemes. What does the new word say? It says sleep. It's a real word. We went from sweet to sweep, and now we've got sleep. Let's see if we can find another real word. This time I'm going to rub out a P, and I'm going to replace it with a new phoneme and grapheme. It's going to be a kicking K of my phoneme button. A K phoneme. Okay. Are you ready to segment the word at home? You might already have it. Sleek. Sleek. Well done if you got that at home. Sleek means suave and sophisticated and well groomed. You are all very sleek children at school. Okay, here we go again. I'm going to rub out that phoneme this time, and I'm going to replace it with the letter H. On its own it makes a phoneme, but I've noticed that there's an S in front of it, so I need to change my phoneme button for a phoneme bar. Here we go. Let's segment it together. Sh-eek, chic. That's not a real word, is it? Chic. We've had our first nonsense word. Okay, one more. I'm going to change a letter to make a new word. I'm going to get rid of my S, my S, there. And I'm going to add a curly K or a C. Now you'll notice that's changed our sh phoneme to a ch phoneme. Let's have a go at segmenting. Ch-e-k, cheek. That's definitely a real word. We have cheeks on our face. Well done for having a go at that. Okay. You might want to play that game at home. Remember, you can use any of those vowel phonemes and graphemes in the middle and then have a go at swapping those consonants round to make new words. It's time to write a sentence now. This sentence is going to contain phase 3 and phase 4. Okay, I will tell you the sentence first. The green paint fell on my sweets. 7 words, but some of those words you know really well. Let's say it again. The green paint fell on my sweets. I'd be crying if green paint fell on my sweets. My goodness me. Let's have a go. Okay. The first word is the, and it's at the beginning of our sentence, so we know it needs to have a capital letter. Here we go. Everybody knows how to write the. I'm going to do a capital T, and then an H, and an E. The. Okay. The next word, green. Let's have a go at our robot arms for segmented this time. Green. 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 I'm going to leave a finger space and then I'm going to write green. How do I make the E? Do you remember? I'm going to join it as well. I'm feeling fancy today. E. Oh, it's a bit wibbly wobbly. That's a hard one, isn't it? Green. There we go. N at the end. The green. What was the next word? Can you remember? It was paint. Well done. Let's segment it first. Paint. Our blend is at the end this time. What does it begin with again? Paint begins with a P phoneme. So there's my P. Now the next one we need is an A. Can you tell me how to write the A digraph? Have you thought at home? I think, if I remember rightly, it's an A and an I. I'm going to join it again. There we go. AI makes the A phoneme. Well, better put a phoneme bar under our E as well, just to remind us it's phase 3. Paint. What do we need next? Pain. Here we go. Pain. And then at the end we've got a T. There we go. Let's read what we've got so far. The green paint. Now the next word we need is fell. Fell. Let's segment it. It's quite an easy one to write. Just 3 phonemes. And the first one is our easy peasy. What's next? The second one is fell. It's an E. There we go. Now, I know that I need a at the end of my word, but what do we do when it's at the end of the word? Usually, we have a double digraph, so I'm going to do 2 L's. Okay, it's still 1 phoneme, but it uses 2 letters. It's a consonant digraph, fell. Right, let's check it. The green paint fell on. Easy peasy, one of our first keywords that we learn, an O and an N. Okay, easy. On my. Now, this is one of our tricky words, but it's only got 2 letters. Now, we know it begins with a because we can hear it. But the second phoneme is I. Now, we know some different ways to make the I phoneme, but actually on the tricky word my, it uses the letter Y. There we go. That's why we call it a tricky word, my. Let's read what we've got so far. The green paint fell on my. What was that last word? Can you remember? Mrs Hall would cry if this happened. It fell on my sweets. We'll have a go at writing the word sweets. Let's have a go at stretching it first. Sweets. Sweets. I know it's got a S at the beginning. What's that second phoneme? Ooh. Aha. It's a W making a ooh phoneme. Now, phase 3 next. What's in the middle of sweets? S-O-E. Well done if you got that at home. And we know it's a double E because it's the same one that was in green. Oh, it's gone wibbly wobbly again. My goodness me. I think I might need to practice the double E. Sweet. Sweet. Now, there was more than one sweet, it was sweets. So I need at the end a s for my plural. Plural means more than one. Okay, is it finished though? What have I forgotten? I've forgotten my full stop. There we go. Okay, let's read it back to make sure we've got all our words correct. We always read our sentences back to check that they're right. The green paint fell on my sweets. I want you to have a go at writing that sentence yourself at home, but don't copy it. Turn off my video first and see if you can remember and have a go by yourselves. Bye bye, see you next time.